I was 10 years old and I was in a guitar shop. We used to have a guitar shop at our mall, just down the street from where I lived, and I saw this hanging. Well, it's twin brother, and it was in my price range, and it looked like guitars that I'd seen with a sunburst. You know, I'd seen Hendrix with a sunburst and and whatever, so it was familiar to me, and I had to have it. So I got a paper route and delivered papers for a month and a half until I got enough money to get it up off layaway. And then I immediately quit my paper route. Never delivered another paper. Didn't even tell my boss that I quit, which, you know, when you're 10, you don't know that whole 2 weeks notice thing. Not that you should really care anyway. So after quitting the paper route, being a little short-sighted, I didn't have an amp. Fortunately, one of my uncles had an old Airline tube amp that he hadn't been using for years, that he got when he was in high school. So he sent it to me with nothing but a clean tone to use for a few months. Eventually, I got a DoD FX50B, I believe, overdrive, which again, I thought I hated, but one of those things that I had to go back and buy again, just being drunk and nostalgic. And this is the guitar that my newest Ibanez is built off of. It's the same exact model as the first one I ever owned. Unfortunately, it's not the same one. I stupidly, but sort of rightfully so, thought it sucked and decided it was time to sell when I was in junior high. And I let it go for like $40, convinced that it was dog shit because whatever neighbor kids had much better guitars than me with whammy bars, and I just had a little, fake telly. So one night, getting really nostalgic and having an eBay and PayPal account, I got on eBay just for shits and giggles to see if they had anything like this. I never imagined they would, and I found it. And it just happens to be the exact same color, the exact same model, and made in the same year as the original one that I had, that I got when I was 10 years old. So I picked it up. And then the next day I woke up sober and realized that I had been on it. And it was kind of like Christmas morning, really.